Another point of our discussion should be addressed to use of social media. One way or another, you, me, we all do have something that we often visit. It can be Instagram, it can be Snapchat, it can be X, it can be TikTok even. I don't know what you're guilty of. What is your poison? The point is that how much of a screen time do we dedicate to that platform? I'm not saying that I am a saint person and I'm not using either of those. Well, I'm not using TikTok and I'm not using X. I don't find them useful for me. But sometimes I can devote way too much time to Instagram. And the question would be, is it good for me? Is it good for you? In most of the cases, the answer would be no. Why no? Well, we can talk about it. Hundreds of studies which found out that short form videos actually hinder our attention span and we won't be able to process information as we used to, which is unfortunately true. We cannot watch video which is longer than 5 minutes. We start skipping it. It can be also related to movies. At some points I have problem finishing the movie in one set because it's too long. So what shall we do at this situation? Delete it? No. No. Because if we start deleting all the applications and all the things that we don't like, that's not a growth, that's a submission. We accept the failure. Let's use it to our own advantage. And first and foremost, we can do the limit. You can put a timer. You can put literally a timer in the software which will limit your use of Instagram, for instance. And will it help you? Yes and no. You may still click remind me in 5 minutes or forget about this for a day, or you can close the application and be a responsible person. And the most useful approach would be simply keep them, consciously limit yourself. You will have time where you have to give up and go there, and it's okay to use it. It's okay to brain rot a little bit. It's not a shame. It's a shame if you start spending, like you wake up in the morning, 6 o'clock, for instance, and you first thing that you do, you grab your phone and you start watching reels. Counterproductive. You are cooked at the morning. When you're going to bed, it's also a good idea to watch maybe a little bit. I know, the blue screen effect. And we won't sleep as we used to. We will never sleep as we used to. You know why? Because we're surrounded by screens daily. You go to your kitchen, most likely you have something with a screen there. You work in front of screen for 8 hours. You sit in your car, there is a screen. You go in, I don't know, outside, there are screens. At this point, we have to develop the tolerance to all these screen effects. Work with them, make them not your enemies, rather your friends, your foes. Would be nice to substitute them. So the first substitute that comes to my mind when we talk about the social media is books. It is a simple solution. You have to read books. You will increase your attention span, you'll gain some knowledge, and you won't spend that much time with the screens. I have not a big collection of the books. I prefer reading digitally, but you would tell me like, hey, hold on, you contradict yourself. Well, I read from Kindle. Kindle has this special coat and the special screens that help you, to avoid the blue screen effect, and it's just fantastic. I live on a go, and Kindle is the one thing that helps me stay in touch with literature of any kind that I want. Portable, easy to carry, easy to charge, unlimited space, technically limited. So don't think that you have an addiction. We all do. We're all addicted to social media. And those people who tell you, oh, I don't use social media, they are lying. They hide in something. Don't trust them that much. We all do use social media one way or another. So accept it. It's not a failure. It's a hiccup. Make it your friend. And don't think that, oh, yes, I'm using TikTok to learn languages. Well, learning languages takes a bit of a different approach than just watching a TikTok. It's good for maintenance, but not for development. It's another topic. We might talk about this as well. Today's discussion is the use of media, social media. Don't compare yourself to others. You will see tons of information, especially when we talk about the beauty sector and the bodybuilding sector. Some people just naturally have this predisposition to look big and to develop a bigger mass than me or you. I don't know. It's good to watch, but you have to be critical to everything you see there. So don't just dive in the information like, hey, oh yeah, I see this. This person tells the truth. You know, the classic, oh, I can't remember the name of the series, but the phrasing was that the motto of it was everyone is lying. And everyone is lying one way or another. But in every lie, there is a truth. So you have to be critical. You have to dig deeper. You have to think. And once you start thinking, once you start critically assessing the information, you will reach success. You will reach the equilibrium with your personal life and your social media life.